Good evening. Today I'd like to talk about cutting the cord and childhood social skills. My child would rather play interactive video games with people around the world than interact with them in a game of baseball in an empty lot. This is a very familiar statement for many parents today and a justifiable concern. When asked about their friends in the neighborhood, they simply state, "I am talking and playing with them. Online." Is this the future of social interaction? Children today are constantly immersed in smartphones, tablets, and video game systems. As a digital immigrant, I still don't have a touchscreen cell phone. My colleagues continue to mock me and ask how I keep up with everything going on in this crazy world. They inform me that even their 8-year-old children have cell phones. These comments and this class piqued my curiosity on how kids interact, since many people today would rather text than talk. Texting and social networking are now the new norm for our children to communicate with each other. According to Amy McCready, children are losing the basic skills of communication, and it is creating a social deficit. Social skills are not simply being able to speak competently to one another, but it includes the understanding of 4 basic elements: verbal communication, good eye contact, proper body language, and just plain old good manners. Today's children are lacking these key components and inevitably will be unable to communicate effectively in face-to-face situations as they mature due to their ever-increasing reliance on technology. So how can the 2 most important influences on children, parents and teachers, promote the social skills development in them? First, parents need to take a close look at their own personal use of technology and limit it when in social situations. Speak clearly to family and friends, using proper manners with direct eye contact. This will benefit the child by setting the example, since children will typically mimic their parents' actions. Second, McCready also suggests taking a textcation by setting limits on the amount of time spent on electronics and explain the repercussions if they do not follow these family rules. A recent article in the New York Times, Hillary Stout cited a study by the Kaiser Family Foundation which stated that Americans between the ages of 8 and 18 spend on average 7.5 hours a day using some sort of electronic device, for anywhere from smartphones to MP3 players to computers. Now, some of this use is done during school for educational reasons, which is fine. However, this is a very disturbing number that shows concern that every parent should have. Instead, parents should encourage free play and imagination away from technology. The simplest way to accomplish this is by being outdoors. Connor McKay provides the final solution by encouraging free tech conversation at mealtimes. Now, is this photo something familiar to you? How about you decide to engage in your child in small talk about their day and acknowledge their ability to actively participate in family discussions using proper manners and eye contact? The second most influential person is your teachers. Educators have the most important impact on social skills development since they have the child's undivided attention for most of their young lives. 2 educational techniques that provide substantial social skills are group projects and public speaking. According to McKay, group projects encourage students to socialize while discussing these steps needed to complete the project. Once the project is complete, the teacher should ask questions about who spoke more or less in the group, what nonverbal skills were used, and what could have been done to improve on their discrepancies. By encouraging this free thinking and free speech amongst peers, Students learn valuable lessons in teamwork and critical thinking skills, as well as the ability to argue their point in a controlled atmosphere. One of the most difficult tasks adults fear most is public speaking. However, by promoting opportunities for children to speak in front of each other, that fear can be removed. This is an important time in the child's life to learn proper eye contact, body language, and word articulation. The use of technology will continue to grow, and its use for the positive progress of the world cannot be argued. However, our children need to learn the benefits, as well as the negatives that it creates. The vast amount of information and the ease at which it is accessible should not create a feeling of reliance on it. Additionally, children should not limit their social interactions to the faceless friends online. This creates the importance of a child's development and the ability to interact in a social setting. Parents and teachers today need to play an active role in providing the new tech child the social skills necessary to become more successful in the workplace and to enhance their future. Thank you.